Hey everyone! Today I'm going to be making a card with embossing paste and kind of showing you how to stretch your embossing paste and make it different colors. So I'm going to start with a white piece of cardstock and I'm just going to adhere that down, just a little adhesive in the middle so that it doesn't slide underneath my stencil. And then I'm going to use some washi tape just to adhere my stencil down into place. This is just washi tape that I have, and I just use it specifically for keeping my stencils in place. I think it's like an old Christmas one or something. And I know we all have tons of washi tape, so it's just easier to use that. Alright, so I have the Wendy Vecchi white embossing paste, and this is a little bit of embossing paste that I had colored with red, the Barn Door Red Distress ink, and I did this in a different video. And then I just had this extra that I stored in that little plastic container because I wasn't going to use it. And then I'll show you with my next color. I'm going to just take a little bit of the embossing paste, and you don't need very much at all. I would suggest starting out with a lesser amount and then just getting more as you need it. And then I have this Dusty Concord Distress Re-Inker, and I just put one drop of that into that, and then you just mix it around, and then you can color your distress inks. Now, if you don't have any of the re-inkers, you could also do this using the ink pads. You would just want to swipe your ink pad on your craft sheet and then put the embossing paste on top of that and just kind of mix it in. You're probably not going to get as bright of a color, it'll just be more pale because there won't be as much ink on the surface, but it'll be a little bit of color for you. And then I'm just going in the areas that I didn't get the red in and just putting my purple embossing paste there. And the colors mix a little bit, but I kind of like that effect because then they blend together and it doesn't look one color and then another color. Alright, so then I'm just going to clean up. You want to clean up after you use your embossing paste right away, your craft sheet and your stencil and your palette knife, just because once the embossing paste hardens on there, it's going to be a lot more difficult to get off. So then I'm just going to take off my stencil and then reveal my final image with the flowers. This is the it's a stencil from Memory Box, and I'll have it linked below with the name. Alright, so then that dried completely, and I cut down the white edges on that, and I'm just going to apply that to a craft card base. This is just an A2 size card base. And then I'm going to use this stamp set from the Alleyway Stamps. It's called Speak Easy. And there is the stamp that says Always Here For You. And I'm going to stamp that on with Tuxedo Black Memento ink just on a piece of white cardstock. And then I'll cut the ends of that so that it looks like a little banner. And then I left some white space on the right hand side because I'm going to use this wooden button from American Crafts. This is a DIY shop collection, and then I have the natural twine from Mayarts that I'm going to put around that and then tie a bow in the front of the button. I was having a little bit of trouble with the twine wanting to stay in place, so you may want to just take some tape and attach that to the back so that it doesn't move away from you. And then you'll just want to arrange the bow how you want it and trim off the excess. And then I'm going to use some 3D foam squares to attach that to my card. And I'll adhere that down, and then that is my completed card. It's a simple card, but the embossing paste is a really cool effect on it. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and check out these other videos that I have linked for you that you might enjoy watching. See you next time. Bye!